talking about the Vikings here. The Vikings.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone! It's gone! It is bedlam at the bank!
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball!
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe. Go follow.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with Eric, Brendan, Dalt, and Ballpark Tommy. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
I literally don't know how to open this show. This show is just going to be an open rant, honestly. And like I don't even know what to say because literally this team fucking sucks, dude. This team is literal dog shit. Like I can't put into words how frustrated I am at this team because literally it's 11-4 right now and Soto just let up another fucking home run to Anthony Volpe. So like what needs to happen for Dave to look at this team and say, yes, we need to fix what is wrong with this team? Because I can guarantee that literally Dave is going to look at this team and be like, yep, they're fine. They'll fix it. And more fucking runs. I guarantee you here that Soto just fucking hit a bomb. I'm waiting for it to load. He doubled. So now it's 12-4. So we're getting fucking blown out. But like Emerald said here, yeah, they're both sucking at the same time right now, dude. So, I mean, like, I don't fucking understand. And I mean, yeah, you could say the Yankees are sucking right now, but literally they're blowing us out. Like, they're bending us over their fucking knee and just giving us a spanking. It's literally 12-4, top of the eighth. And Soto's on fucking second with Judge up. I guarantee you it's going to be 13-4 or 14-4 here, especially with Soto pitching. I can't fucking stand Soto. Literally, like, everybody on Twitter praises the guy, and I can't stand him. But I have a guest that's coming on. He's been asking to come on a couple times now, but let me see here. What's going on, buddy? Are you driving right now? Hello. Well, he left, so we'll have him back in a few minutes. But yeah, I mean, like UK Birds fan said here, Dave is so fucking useless, dude. Like, just absolutely dog shit. I really don't think he's gonna do anything in the next. I think they have 24 hours because I think the trade deadline closes at midnight tomorrow or 6 or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, I mean, he already said he's content. I've heard two reports. I've heard that he's content, and I've heard that they're looking for another reliever. Personally, I think you need a reliever and a bat. I just don't think that they fucking are set right now. And Kevin, I see your comment here saying that there's still enough time for a comeback. I don't know, man. Unless they can score 8 runs, 4-4 or whatever. I don't see it. Like, this offense is just so quiet. It seems like the past 2 nights, one guy is the only person to show up. Last night it was Swerver with his home runs, and tonight it's Marsh with his home run and, you know, his single. Granted, Trey, he scored us a run there, but I mean, like, it was almost a double play, and it could have honestly been 12-3 right now. So I don't know what the answer is. I can't, like, sit here and say, but this team just fucking sucks. And this is the 5th straight series opening loss that they've got. Granted, I'd rather the collapse happen now rather than the postseason, because I still think this team can get it together and figure things out and make a push in the postseason. I mean, like, look at the Rangers last year when they won the World Series. I mean, they got off to a hot start. They had a collapse, and they still came back and won the World Series. Maybe that happens with the Phillies. I really just don't fucking know at this point. But if they continue on this downward slope that they're in right now, it's not going to end up well. I mean, like the Braves, looking at the scores, let me look here. Looking at the scores, the Mets are up 8-1 against the Twins, which we had a hard time against the Twins. And Atlanta is 1-0 against the Brewers. Granted, Atlanta's top of the fifth, and the Mets game is bottom of the sixth. So it's just like, I don't fucking know what needs to happen. They thought that bringing Hayes in was going to be a good move, and like, look at his at-bats today. He just fucking sucked. And I've seen everybody on Twitter saying he's a love child of Christian Pache and Whit Merrifield because he just isn't producing. Like, I was going into this game like, okay, Hayes has faced the Yankees before with the Orioles. Maybe he'll get a hit or two. Maybe he'll clutch up. But like, he's just not. He's not what they needed. I personally thought they should have went for Rooker or Luis Robert Jr., but it seems like the White Sox are going to keep Luis Robert Jr. and the A's are going to keep Rooker. And, you know, like UK Birds fan said here, shout out to you, we need another arm and a bat like yesterday. I completely agree. My issue right now is I don't think that they are handling injuries properly. I don't think they're handling injuries properly. I mean, Ranger, he had that hand injury and he came back looking like dog shit, and now he has lower back tightness. Wheeler had lower back tightness. Granted, he had a good outing last time, but he came out today stinking, let up 3 home runs in the same inning. It's now 12-4. Our entire pitching staff looks absolutely abysmal. They've let up, I can't even count how many home runs today. I want to say 5 or 6 now, but just I can't. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is literally just me ranting tonight. I didn't feel like doing a post-game show. I didn't want to wait until the game was over because there's just nothing good to talk about with this team right now. But Philly's back. We're going to see if, you know, he's with us. But what's going on, man?
Hey, not much.
How do you feel about this team, man? Anything you want to say? That the floor is yours. You can just fucking rant at this point.
I mean, if we don't get a center fielder tomorrow, I think we'll cook. But I don't think we are because every reporter is saying it's basically a relief pitcher or that's it. So
I can see that. I completely agree. I think honestly, if they were to get a reliever, I think they would have to give up prospects. You know, like UK said here. And I agree with you, UK. I get giving up the prospects, but when you're in a win now mode, that's the price you pay. I agree. I think at this point, you got to give up Miller. You got to give up Crawford. Don't give up Painter. You don't know what he has yet. He's coming off of Tommy John. So keep him in your back pocket. But either Miller or Crawford, you got to get rid of one of the prospects. And if you are in a true win now mode, like you said at the beginning of the season, how you want your trophy and your ring back, you're going to have to get rid of a prospect, whether you like it or not. As much as that sucks to say, that's the reality of it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. But Philly, you got anything else you want to add, man?
I would like both a relief pitcher and a bat, but I don't think we're gonna get either tomorrow. I just think it's gonna be ugly. When 6 p.m. rolls around and we don't get anything, this fan base is just gonna go nuts, and not in a good way.
I can see that too.
I'm gonna be on Twitter just following it.
And I have like the most strangest feeling that we're going to be sitting there at the trade deadline tomorrow and the Braves are just going to pull off some major fucking trade because they're down everybody. And like, we're just all going to be shitting our
Or,
pants.
or it's going to be 5:59 and Dave's going to pull out a major trade out of nowhere. I could see that happening too. Because
I
he's
can see
known
that
for
happening
at the
too.
last
But
minute.
like, I feel like personally, you gotta get all the Philly
gotta give up.
sports GMs together and have Howie Roseman pitch a class and just be like, look, this is what you got to do. Because it seems like the only decent GM in Philly right now is Howie Roseman. Daryl Morey, he had a decent-ish offseason with the Sixers. Dave Dombrowski, it just seems like this is going to be another season which I don't even know how the closer's going to do because I don't even know if they're putting him in tonight. But it just seems like it's another season of just nobodies. Like Austin Hayes hasn't done shit. Granted, he could prove me wrong. I'll probably eat my words on that. But like, I just, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I've been hoping for weeks now that Dave was going to go out and make a huge trade, and I don't think he did. I'm gonna guess. I don't watch the Flyers, and I'm gonna guess UK that Danny is the Flyers GM. So if he did a great all season, good for him. I don't care about the Flyers, and that's nothing against Flyers fans personally. I just don't give a fuck because hockey just does not interest me. It doesn't. I know some people find baseball boring, and that's me to hockey. I just find it super boring. So yeah, like you said here, here's my thing, UK. Here's what I thought they were gonna do. They were gonna go and get Yamamoto. They offered him like a shit ton of money in the off season, and I thought it was gonna be that they were gonna take this money with Yamamoto and go, and I think Cassie just hit a home run. Hold on. I'm looking at my screen, and it looked like the ball just went out, but I can't tell. Oh, no, it was a foul ball. Sorry. Anyway, though, I thought he was going to take the money and go and spend it on other players and, like, evenly disperse it. But it just seems like he's not doing that. It seems like they just they're content with what they have. And I was in the same mindset at the beginning of the season. You're content with what you have, but just seems like they're not doing it. But that's really all I wanted to say. Pitching sucks. Batting's fucking cold. This team is in a major slump, and if they can't fix it, then
we're gonna lose.
We're gonna lose. We're in for a ride. But Philly, I appreciate you hopping on, man. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. But
okay.
Yeah. So. But yeah, so I mean, like, we're in for a ride. Phillies play at the same time tomorrow, 6:40. They're going into the 9th inning now. I don't see them winning this. It's 12-4 right now. Probably going to be the final score. So go ahead and pour some shots, drink some beers, do whatever you got to do. Get over this loss. Don't let it let you down. Personally, Phillies sports in general dictate my mental health, so I'm gonna probably be depressed for the rest of the night. And yeah, I could see Stubbs pitching too, as a position pitcher. I can see it, but that's all I gotta say. So Phillies lose 12-4. I know this isn't a typical post-game show, and I apologize for that, but I don't have anything positive to say with this team. So hopefully they can get it together tomorrow. Hopefully they come out swinging. The offense needs to get it together, and the pitching needs to get it together. I believe Nola's on the mound tomorrow, which that could go either one of two ways. Either he's going to let up one home run and pitch a gem the rest of the game, or he's just going to keep pitching meatballs like they did tonight, and it's just going to be another blowout. But we'll see. We'll see. So I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'm going to go ahead and roll the outro. Everybody have a good night.
The Vikings!
Swing and a drive, left field. It's good. It is good. It is Bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia
Can't hear you. Podcast right here. You already know. Go